How many of you guys are cool like me and kept your Godzilla 2014 icy cup? Hopefully a few of you. For those of you who are, let's cheers, and then we'll take a nice big drink of water, because we're all underage, to celebrate this brand new Godzilla ad campaign. What's up everybody, Demon back, welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing another Godzilla news and updates for Godzilla King of the Monsters. Chapter times in the description below. This one's going to be a bit of a return to form after the more focused news updates I've been doing lately. This one's going to be covering a wide variety of news. So if you're here only for the news in the thumbnail and the title, use the chapter times in the description below to jump around. For those of you that are cool, we'll jump right into our first story, which is an awesome picture of Godzilla 2014. I guess it's, what is this, Godzilla 2019, I guess. Godzilla 2019 flying around with his atomic breath. It's a nice show, what do you want to say, tribute? Parody. It's a nice show of parody, and it's pretty cool because, you know, it's the new Godzilla King of the Monsters reveal picture, but, you know, it's pretty funny because it's Godzilla flying. It's very well made, actually. I think whoever did this did a killer job with it. Speaking of doing killer jobs with that Godzilla reveal picture, let's talk about our next story, which is an amazing Godzilla 2 poster from, I don't know, CAMW1N. Now this guy, I believe, is responsible for a couple of the other Godzilla posters that people have been, you know, really in love with lately, specifically the Godzilla vs Kong one. But here's his Godzilla 2014, why do I keep saying that? Here's his Godzilla King of the Monsters poster. It's very, very cool. He did a great job with it. This straight up looks like it could be an official poster. Rexilla did a pretty helpful Godzilla spine comparison on Twitter. I appreciate it. It shows off the difference in how large Godzilla's dorsal fins are now from where they were in the 2014 movie. It also helps to show off the new, oddly shaped dorsal fins that the new Godzilla has. Alright, and for those of you who don't know, Michael Dourghty celebrated the official release of Godzilla King of the Monsters' first pictures on Twitter. You guys can go check it out down below for his very first tweet about it. I guess it's not his first tweet about the movie, you know, it's just his first tweet about the official news. Jordan Vogt Roberts, the director of Kong Skull Island, gave this movie his stamp of approval, saying that Michael Dourghty is going to do a killer job with it. One thing that I really love is just how deep into the community Jordan Vogt Roberts seems to be. It really seems like he didn't just direct Kong for a paycheck. He loves King Kong. He loves the genre. We know he loves Shinji Higuchi. They're always hanging out, and he said he'd do some sort of monster collab movie with him if Shinji Higuchi ever wanted to, so that's awesome. I'd love to see that. You know, that'd be pretty crazy because Kong Skull Island and Shin Godzilla are both very fascinatingly wild movies in their own way. Also, I have to give a shout out to Nicola Brown 20 on Instagram. He did such an amazing job. I really don't know if I said his name right, but I hope I did. He did such an amazing job with the new Godzilla reveal picture. He animated it and made it into a video where it's all raining and it's awesome. It's a loop, so you can just watch it over and over and over again, and it just syncs up every time. It's so cool. Okay, and I am going to share some insider information with you guys. It won't be anything big. I will be sharing with you guys a small little tidbit I got regarding the recent Godzilla reveal picture. A lot of people think that this picture could mean something. Maybe Godzilla's firing at Rodan in the sky. Maybe he's firing at Mothra in the sky. Maybe he's firing at Ghidorah in the sky. Who knows what he's firing at? Well, my inside source just says he's just firing into the sky. It's not anything in particular. This isn't him attacking another monster just like I had predicted. This is just him enraged firing his atomic breath into the sky. I didn't really get any more details regarding the situation other than that. I think some other people have been confirming that as well, saying that they've been hearing the news as well that Godzilla isn't firing at another monster in this scene. So I think everything's really kind of matching up here. A lot of people are generally in agreement that Godzilla is not attacking anyone in this picture. Oh boy, let's jump into the big news. Rodan's leaked model. Oh my god, did you see the leaked Rodan model? I think I've seen that comment about 3,000 times now. The sad thing about it though is that it's nothing. It's not, you know, alright. we'll break it down, okay? We'll just take the picture at face value first, if it is real. Okay, if it is real, it's an interesting redesign for Rodan. He looks very menacing in terms of his face, and that's about it. That's all that I like about it. The back looks alright. I mean, it's very intricate and interesting, but I don't like the wings. They're too bird-like. The feet, they look very feathered and bird-like. Does he even have a tail? It looks like he has a tail, but what's that tail gonna look like? Probably not Rodan's tail. I don't know. It looks alright, guys. I'm not in love with this sculpt like a lot of people are. It's also weird because he has it's like a big nostril right next to his beak, so I don't know, it's weird. I wonder if Rodan will be as big as a battleship in this movie.
Battleship. 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 Battleship.
What if he was a flying battleship?
Battleship. 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 Battleship.
I don't know. Picture looks interesting, and the thing that gives it credibility, and this is more inside information that I have, the thing that gives it credibility is that my source has been telling me that Rodan will be, in terms of design, more bird-like than anything else. So he won't necessarily look horribly dragon-like. I have also been told that Rodan will be basically just a dragon, and what they meant by that was Rodan will just kind of look like a generic dragon and act like a generic dragon, not that he's going to be breathing fire or, you know, whatever else dragons do, but he's going to, spoiler alert, erupt from a volcano and then just be kind of like a generic dragon. And then I also got some further details on that saying that no, he's going to be a little bit more bird-like, especially within, I don't know, they didn't really say his wings are going to be bird-like, but just you're going to see the bird influence throughout his design much more than you're going to see Rodan influence throughout his design. That gives it some credibility in the fact that these wings look kind of bird-like, but if I'm honest here, this just doesn't make any sense. Why would we be getting this picture? Yeah, Michael Dourghty received a maquette of Rodan, we know that. He received that a while ago, but all things considered, this thing doesn't look like it's real, and I'll tell you why. So, if you're gonna get a maquette of your character, it's gonna be painted. If you're getting it for a studio sculpt, it's going to be a finished product. This does not look like a finished product, so this can't be Michael Dourghty's sculpt that he got months and months ago. This has to be something else. What else would it be? Why would it be leaked right now? What about this leaked right now? Like, was it some guy in the studio who said, oh, Godzilla 2 is really big right now, let me just take a picture of our Rodan model and leak it? No, that didn't happen. It doesn't make sense why this would be coming out right now, you know? It just seems very convenient. And we're going to talk more about these supposed leaks here in a second. It's just way too convenient. It doesn't fit, alright? And like I said, if this was an official thing in the studio, wouldn't it be painted? There's lots of people saying, no dude, you're gonna be in for a shock, because this is what they're gonna bring out at SDCC in Hall H. That's in like 2 weeks, right? You know, they're not gonna be this early into developing their maquette, are they? That just also doesn't make any sense, because like, we're gonna showcase Godzilla at Hall H, and also we're gonna showcase Rodan, because Rodan doesn't matter. Like what? You're gonna have no build up to Mothra and Ghidorah? You know, these leaks are saying no Mothra and Ghidorah at Comic-Con. It's just gonna be Rodan. How do you know that? It feels like a lot of people are just making stuff up about this. I feel like they just saw the picture and then just kind of made the rest up, alright? This could be anything. And I don't know how many times I've been in this exact position where I've been making videos, oh look, it's King Ghidorah leaked. Oh look, it's King Ghidorah leaked again, but this time it looks radically different from the last time he was leaked. Oh look, it's Mothra leaked. Oh, did you guys see that? Another leak of another Godzilla's leaked for the movie. He's leaked right here. He's been leaked. Oh, now we have Rodan leaked. It's like every single step of the way, we've been wrong. We've been saying, oh look, this monster has been leaked early. And then it hasn't. It's nothing, you know? Alright, so there is some potential for this to be real. Like I said, this does match up fairly well with the descriptions that I got of Rodan, okay? So, full credit to this picture for that. This picture has some credibility to it, okay? Sure, they're gonna maybe potentially reveal this at SDCC at a Hall H, so maybe they just made it, and maybe it's not painted yet because they still have a week to wait. I don't know. It just is so convenient that it's coming out now, and also with the past precedents of us never getting a proper leak before, it doesn't add up, you know? I will say, there is a potential. There's a potential that this is real. But then there's also the potential that it's not real. So you can take this one how you want to take this one. I'm going to take this as it's not real. And then if it winds up being real, hey, that's really cool. Rodan's got a pretty neat face. Don't like the rest of him, but he's got a pretty neat face at the very least. If this doesn't wind up being real, hey, I'm not disappointed because I never got my hopes up thinking that this was real in the first place. That's really how I've been taking all of these leaks that we've been getting. If they're real, awesome. If they're not, okay, because I never got my hopes up saying 100% that this is real either way. So there's that. Some of the leaks that, well, I hate that word now. Some of the leaks that we will be talking about in a future video, the insider information that I have, that comes from a reliable source. There is loads of evidence to prove that this is a reliable source. So the next time we talk about the insider information that I received personally, I promise you guys it will be legit. We will talk about other insider information from other people's sources in upcoming videos, but that could go either way, you know. I'm not saying that those people are wrong or that they're liars. I'm not even saying that their sources are wrong or that their sources are liars. I'm just saying that there's the potential that the sources don't know the truth, because even if you've seen a test screening, that doesn't necessarily mean that's the movie. You know, everyone knows that. If you see a test screening, that doesn't mean it's the movie. That just means you're seeing a rough draft of the movie. Things are still changing. We know Vera Farmiga is still in filming for the movie. It could go either way, you know. One thing could be true right now. The past monster insider information I've given you guys about Rodan being dragon-like, Ghidorah's rattlesnake tails, and Mothra's blue-winged goddess look, that could all be true. And at the same time, between now and when the movie releases, the studio could decide that they want to tweak the designs. Maybe when the movie comes out, it won't look anything like what I was told it'll look like. And that doesn't mean that my source was wrong or that I was wrong. That just means that in between now and then, things will change, because things can change. So just looking at this design, I don't know, it could go either way. Jumping into the more unreliable leaks, there are some goofy drawings of our monsters for Godzilla King of the Monsters. Everyone is saying that these are 100% officially leaked, and you know what their evidence is? Look at Rodan, guys. Look at Rodan. He looks identical to the Rodan that we just saw in the maquette. It is the same design. Hey, isn't that crazy that this came out after that maquette came out? Like, isn't that insane? Like, some little kid could have drawn this after the maquette came out and then just said, oh look, it's a leaked design, and you know it's real because it looks just like that other thing you guys think is real. It doesn't mean anything. And why would it come out right now? You know, we get a Rodan leak. We're not going to get two major leaks within the exact same 24-hour period like that, where we get Rodan's maquette leaked and then immediately the concept art for all 3 new monsters leaked. That doesn't happen, okay? Looking at this picture, it's nothing that we didn't see in the maquette, which some people use as evidence that this is real. I'm using it as evidence that it's not real, you know? I could have drawn this. I could have seen the maquette and then just drawn this afterward and then just said, look, I found some concept art of Rodan. See how it looks identical to the maquette that you think is real? Now you know that they're both real. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. Jumping into the other monsters. Okay, we have a new picture of Ghidorah. It's of course not official, crawling around on all fours. Looks similar to the leaks the leaks we've been getting that have been unconfirmed time after time after time by Michael Dourghty and everyone else involved with Godzilla 2. It's nothing that we haven't seen before from fan arts, so it's not really worth the time. And hey, if it is a real design, Ghidorah is looking a little small. That's all I'm gonna say. He looks cool. I like his heads. I like their very dragon and snake-esque look. I like the back. I think the back's very cool. The wings themselves look awesome. You guys know how I feel about Ghidorah crawling around on all fours, but the only thing that I genuinely dislike about it is he would have to be freaking massive for him to be crawling around on all fours and still be physically menacing to Godzilla. So if he was to hop up on 2 legs, he would just have to be like 500 plus feet, which I don't think is gonna happen, which is why I'm saying Ghidorah looks a little small in this picture. Ghidorah looks like he will be Godzilla's size upright on feet, so I don't think he's gonna be Godzilla's size on all fours. And I am using the Kong Skull Island thing as reference for that Ghidorah size comparison. Now that could mean anything too. Ghidorah could have grown in the meantime from when that painting was painted, but who cares? Our final one is Mothra. This one just looks like a fly that someone drew. Someone drew a fly and made its wings bigger and then gave it some Pokemon-esque legs. That's all there is to it. You know, if this is a real design, it looks very insect-like. That does match up with some of the inside information I have where Mothra will look very insect-like in the movie, but this doesn't look beautiful at all, and we also know from my other source that Mothra will look beautiful in this movie, that the special effects team is working very hard to make Mothra look as pretty as possible so that there is a realistic reason for the characters to view the creature as beautiful in the movie. I guess it's all in the coloration at that point. If this is the design, it's all in the way Mothra is colored. We're gonna have to see a pretty extravagantly colored Mothra for this fly-looking design to look great. And, you know, this design looks very Kamacuras-esque to me. It doesn't scream Mothra to me at all. I don't like it. And then finally, I have a leaked picture of Mothra from the front and side view, a leaked picture of Rodan, and a leaked picture of Ghidorah. This is 100% officially confirmed. Don't even hesitate to start reposting this, because this is 100% officially confirmed. I'm confirming it right here, right now. You'll notice that the designs, they don't look like the ones that we just looked like, because those ones are fake. This one's real. You're looking at it right now. This is the new Godzilla 2 designs for Mothra, Rodan, and King Ghidorah, who we know that Monarch's calling him Monster Zero, and you see he's labeled as Monster Zero on this picture, so that must mean it's official. I'm just gonna say that you repost this. I want to see this blow up, because this is good. I like this a lot, because this looks like it was drawn by a professional, and so I believe that this is real. It definitely doesn't look like it was drawn by someone who was trying to make a YouTube video where he was intentionally acting very dramatic and upset about these leaks, and he drew it to make it look as bad as possible. It definitely doesn't look like anything like that. It doesn't look like it was drawn for comedic value or anything. It looks very official to me. And finally, we have a picture. It's a new leaked picture of Godzilla. It's, you know, I said it earlier that my inside information was telling me that Godzilla is not firing his atomic breath at any monsters in the sky, and that Rodan wouldn't be breathing fire like a dragon, but I was wrong, because here you see a new official leaked picture. Godzilla's shooting Rodan out of the sky, and Rodan's breathing fire on him, so it's right here. You've seen it first here. And it's definitely not, if you zoom out, you're not going to see the amazing artist on Instagram who drew this. You're not going to see his name, because this wasn't drawn by anyone on Instagram. This is official right here. This is a leaked picture, and it's definitely not a really cool fan art that I wanted to show off in this video. Alright, we'll get a little more serious for a second here, and that way we can wrap up quickly. If you guys want to support Kaiju Vs Cancer, I really recommend it. Kaiju Vs Cancer is a cancer charity started by kaiju fans. You can buy shirts. We have a new Rampage Against Cancer shirt. This shirt is done in the style of the Japanese poster for Rampage. It was drawn by Tom Crone. If you buy it off CustomInk.com using the link in the description below, all your proceeds will be sent to St. Jude's Children's Hospital for helping their cancer research program. Also, if you're in attendance of G-Fest this week, there are Kaiju Vs Cancer posters being sold at G-Fest at Denny and Roth's booth. There are 3 pictures in total, 3 posters being sold at G-Fest, featuring 2 monsters whose names I can't pronounce fighting, a Kaiju Vs Cancer ice cream poster, and a Kaiju Matador poster. Kaiju Matador poster is my personal favorite of the bunch. If you guys think I'm like horribly upset about any of this news, it's just a joke. I'm just trying to entertain you guys. Relax about it. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. D-Man, out.